All right. So to end the show on a positive note, I'm not saying I'm being negative. I think sometimes Lions fans, they don't want to hear real. They take real as negative because people would like to stay. They like to bathe in the Kool-Aid. And I think that if they want to do that, that's fine. But that's not the way I choose to live my life. I'm not bathing in the Kool-Aid. I drink it. I chug it. I sip it. I want to throw it out. I flush it. But I don't bathe in it. Aiden Hutchinson they gave him 1.5 sacks. I think they gave Alex Anzalone the other half. So he has not 5, he has 4.5. Everybody, and see, okay, this is what I be saying about Lions fans. The positive. Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Pascal, Jeffrey Okudah played very well yesterday. You know how many tackles he had? 15. 15 tackles. Now, that says a lot about our linebackers. He had 15 tackles. He had 12 of them by himself. He actually saved probably 2 or 3 touchdowns. Now, I'm not ready to crown him 3rd overall pick worthy, but he's playing very well. And I don't know you know what? I believe Jeff Okudah can live up to being the 3rd overall pick. Same old says, wow, really? That's dedication, man. That's actually a smart idea. Let them pay for it. So our defense did something that we haven't done literally all game. Yesterday was our lowest scoring game as far as of the season that we let. And our defense now overall has allowed less points. Now, yeah. And you take away the 2 points at the 2 scores under 3 minutes. These guys were at 10 points. It ain't like the Cowboys dominated us. Everything down the line was equal. So let's do this. Y'all want to hear a positive note. Now, I want to hear me. I'm on the Kool-Aid and I'm not being realistic. I think I'm being very realistic. Because I'm just going by the numbers. I'm going by what the numbers tell me. Right? Numbers don't lie. Numbers tell us that the Lions defense is bad, right? Numbers tell us that the Lions defense over the past 2 games has gotten better, right? Maybe not a lot better, but better. Yesterday, numbers tell me that they hung with the Dallas Cowboys. Jared Goff's fumble or interception, okay. Jamal Williams, that was the killer. That was the killer. Okay? And nobody is more upset than Jamal Williams. I didn't see Dan Campbell slam his headset, but he slammed it yesterday after the fumble. Jamal is a likable man. Hey, Mr. Poole, man, what a hit, bro. Big hit. I showed it on the replay yesterday. My man's head was literally 2 inches from hitting the field. He did a complete flip. It was amazing. Not too happy about Dan Campbell's play calling at the end. You had a couple timeouts. Try to get 6 on the board. Go up, you know what I'm saying? Go up 9-3. Maybe the game goes different. I'm not going to really come at Dan for that. But yesterday was a bright spot. All right? Dan slammed his headset because he couldn't hear upstairs on if the NFL should challenge. Nate says, yesterday gave me hope that 7 wins is still a thing. How long did it take to have this channel? Yeah, so Lions Mania. I'll come back to that, bro. But the bright spots on the team is this. The defense played better the last 2 games than they played the first 4. I truly believe that we will see Aiden Hutchinson standing up. He will also be in the 3-point stance, but he's going to spend most of his time in the 2. And he was playing better yesterday. Exactly, Zay. Those empty calorie touchdowns were meaningless. If you look at the stats from yesterday, Adrian, he came from the USFL. That guy came from the USFL. He might actually secure a spot in the NFL. But if you look at we went over it in the post game. The game was equal. Almost from top to bottom, time of possession, yards. It was the turnovers that killed us. And when those 2 extra touchdowns essentially came off turnovers, right? The positive, Jeff Okudah, Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Pascal, the defense overall, allowing really, I'm going to call it 10 points. I'm going to say they allowed 10. I mean, I'm watching this defensive performance. I'm like, who are these guys? Where did they come from? And where have they been? So maybe it's not time to throw Aaron Glenn in the toilet. Maybe it's not time to give up on the season. Now, I will say this, and we'll wrap up the show. I got to go pick up my kid. The Lions, we're going to close the show like we ended it. Back in 2017, I believe it was, Jim Caldwell, second to last year, the Lions went 1-7 to start the season, 6-2 to end it. It ain't over. We got time. The last two games, and I'm trying to fill you with fluffy hope. I'm not. I'm just going by the numbers. You know who's beatable? The Miami Dolphins. They are at the crib. We gonna get them. We gonna get them a tough time. We have not played in front of at Ford Field in 3 weeks. We have not won in a month and a half. By the time we play the Dolphins, they're gonna give the Dolphins all they can handle. We got to watch out for Tyreek Hill, Moser. We got to watch out for Jalen Waddle. But they weren't balling out of control yesterday. All right? I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm saying we can. Our next 2 games are at home. You know who else is not great? Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers have 4 losses in 7 games. All right? Aaron Rodgers, Matt LaFleur has lost as many games this year as he did all of last year. Matt LaFleur's first 3 seasons, 13-3, 13-3, 13-4, courtesy our Detroit Lions. The last time we played them at the crib, we won. And that is a team, this is a team that does not have Devontae Adams. So what I'm saying is that we still have time. Where we will end, I don't know. Where this train will end, and then we will have all the time we want to talk about the NFL draft. But right now, the Detroit Lions are focused on the Miami Dolphins and homecoming. We should be too. They got our next 3 games. The Dolphins at home, the Packers at home, the Bears on the road. This season is full of parity. It's not over. However, they have to win. And I'm going to say something bold. Even if the Lions lose this Sunday, it still ain't over. Packers could be 3-5. It's going to be close. It's going to be tough. But remember, Vegas only gave us 6.5 wins, so it ain't over yet.